Alright, we are on Wednesday. No news whatsoever today, so it should be a little interesting. Let me just completely wipe all this and go to 1. Alright, so we have 3 days left on the weekly candle, and we've left a giant wick to the upside. Not to mention previous day tapped into the daily for value gap, so obviously looking like bearish at least into this daily for value gap, and we'll see what price wants to do. 4 hour. We had previous candle tap into 4 hour redelivered rebalance and the 1 hour for value gap as well. There is an open 15-minute that I was kind of eyeballing earlier today, but I'm not really. It's a 15-minute, right? That's not what I'm looking at. Asia did displace lower, leaving a for value gap. So I'm kind of thinking it should be an easy day. I'm just going to OTE Asia range. Let's see how it looks on Euro. Yep, Euro is also tapped into a 4 hour for value gap, and we have a lot of buy side liquidity here, so looking like an easy day. I know I said that before, and then I dropped the ball on entries, but I'm not dropping the ball on this entry. This is literally easy. I just OTE, boom, and then I'm just going to drag it up here just so I have it set. Then buy limit, boom, bang, bow. I'm going to just drop right under because I don't want to go over since I'm targeting 1 to 3. So let me just make sure. 425 times 3 point, what was it, 18? 18, yep, so that's under 50% of my goal, so fire, boom. Now, price goes like this. Mink. As simple as that. Now I'm playing. But yeah, it's pretty much the trade plan for the day. If price does push up without tapping into it, then I will be watching. Does look like price has already tapped into discount, right? So I'm going to be honest, what I thought, the first thing I thought after I saw this is, okay, well maybe I should look for a 30-minute engulfing and then enter, but that's not part of my plan. That's not part of my rules. I've been breaking my entry rules lately, and I need to lock in on them, and if that means missing a trade, then that means missing a trade, right? Because if I would have locked in on my trading, on my entry rules this week, then I would be up, and I would be positive. So I need to lock in on my rules even if it means I'm missing a trade. And my rules say Asia displaced, right? From a higher time frame PD array. So I OTE that range. So, yep. So it looks like price did come back. 4 hour has over half of its time left. So I'm hoping in the next 30 minutes it makes somewhat of a big wick to the downside. And I would like it to close the next 30-minute wick golfing. That would be very nice. And then vice versa for this. Pretty simple. Alright, so we just had first take profit hit at 1 to 1.67. I am almost at break even. I'm about 0.5% away. And I'm just leaving my runner because I feel like the runner could go more. If we look at the 4 hour, we just tapped into this 4 hour that was already tapped into before. So I'm thinking maybe fill it in, but I have it right at this old new day opening gap, which actually is a new week opening gap, I just realized. So maybe we could draw towards that, blow through. We're already blowing through this new day opening gap right now. I just want to see it close through that and then tap into the new day. If we look at the daily for value gap, came from the 4 hour, tested it one more time before we left. That was OTE, and we have officially taken previous day's low and tapped into this daily for value gap. And this is the corresponding new week opening gap here that I really do feel like it's possible for it to get hit. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave my stop loss as it is and just leave everything how it is and chill. Just go to bed and chill. Like I said, the first take profit was at OTE. If I wasn't already negative on the account, I probably would have just set my initial take profit to this high. At that point, since I hadn't passed my funded already, I probably would have just fully closed the position there. But I just wanted to secure some profit since I'm negative on my account and get back on track because I've been going through a rough spell for a while now, so just got to make sure I'm locked in. But yeah. Gonna give the trade room to breathe. That's why I'm not shaving my stop loss to break even. And if it does take Asia's lows, then it's probably just gonna continue and take New York's lows, if I'm gonna be honest. I would be shocked if it came back, took Asia's lows, and then continue to go higher and tap into the new day opening gap. So it could come back, take London's lows, technically, right? Because it is looking like it's rejecting. Could come back, take London's lows, and continue higher. But yeah, I'd want to see this 1 hour candle close above this objective. This is this previous week's high? No, it's not. But this overall swing high, I would love to see this 1 hour candle close past it, ideally. But yeah. Okay, so this is the next day. Obviously, you can see we hit both of our take profits. I'm pretty sure I recorded when the last take profit was hit. Actually, maybe I didn't because it got hit pretty late. I remember watching my take profit get hit though. And so first take profit got hit at just over 1 to 1.5 R. It was 1.64, 1.67. 4 contracts on, and I took 3 off here because my account was negative, right? So I wanted to secure some profits and just fix, my silly trading mistakes earlier. Still can't believe some of the trades that I lost. I've just been whatever. You live and you learn. And I left 1 contract to run to my higher time frame objective, which was this new week opening gap, and that came into just under 7R, but it wasn't my full 1% position, so it only gave me a little over 1%. But higher time frame looks like pretty clean in my opinion. Now that I see how this has reacted, like if we go to 4 hour, I think it's pretty obvious where we're going. I'm pretty sure these highs are going to get taken. I wonder what this green line I have is. I think this green line was relative equal highs I was targeting for when price was up here. Just leave that for now. We are only a week into this monthly candle, so we could see potential reversal. I don't think it's very likely. I think we are actually going bullish for the month, or at least these highs get taken, or one of these 2 highs get taken. But yeah, just how this 4 hour looks, it's looking like a clean market maker buy model, right? Initial consolidation here, and then distribution, reaccumulation, distribution, reversal. Here's the liquidity it took. And then obviously reversals, distribution, reaccumulation in the same level as the old accumulation, and then distribution higher, and we went through this new week opening gap. So technically we could see some pretty fast displacement tonight as well, or tomorrow's trading candle rather. Yeah, pretty cool, pretty nice trading day. Really needed this because I've been a silly goose and breaking all my rules for no reason, because I love breaking my rules. I don't know why. I just been breaking my rules for the last 3 trades. I don't get it. But anyways, we're back on track. Nice trading day. Didn't even really manage to trade either. I literally was just watching a movie for majority of the time. Yeah, chilling.